Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in today's video, I wanted to see if you guys think or felt confident in AT&T's strategy going forward. So most of you are aware now that AT&T has a lot of outstanding debt because of all the companies that they've purchased in the past. So with under Randall Stevenson, instead of running the company as an operating the company, he just kept building and building and adding more revenue, which is fine. But they kept accumulating outstanding debt. They weren't paying the debt, and their businesses have been losing instead of gaining. So that is a big overall negative that Stanky now has to correct with the Stanky initiative. But let's say in a 5-year time frame, can he really effectively overall change the way the company operates because it is in such bad shape? And what I mean by that, financially, of course, I give it to AT&T any day of the week. They make a lot of money. They make a lot of profit. But if you look at how efficiently the companies ran, and if you really dig deep, you can see that the company is not efficiently ran. The systems are all out of whack. They have a ton of different billing systems. All the different wireless plans that are out there is just a mess. So you may not see that as a consumer so much, but once you dig deep or you have any problems that need to be fixed, you can see just how bad the company is ran. And let me just give you guys an example. So the other day, I have 2 AirPod Pros that I financed through AT&T, and I called to pay them off. Not the store rep, but the customer service rep on the phone had no way of paying it off on their end. So they sent me to a different system where the AirPods were located, where I was able to see the financing charge and all that. The system that they sent me to, which was completely outdated, it was a singular system. It was completely different than anything that I've ever seen. And I did see the charge of the AirPods on that system, but on the system itself, on my end, when I went to the link, I also had no way of paying off the AirPods. So it's just little things like that can add up, and they can tick people off. Customers could call in and say, why can't I pay this off? Why isn't my billing all under one? It's just a mess, and Stanky has to fix that. And I think the reason it won't be successful, in my opinion, is because there's just so much of it to do. So it's like you got to become the master at something. You can't have all these businesses and not be the master of any of them. So I think they have to fix each individual one. Say they do the wireless, and then they get that taken care of and fixed, everything cleared up, all the billing systems thrown out, all the older systems gone, operate new systems, get the wireless plans taken care of, and then you could move on to the TV side. And that's why I think T-Mobile's system and the way it's ran is better, because we could say that T-Mobile has wireless under control. I don't want to necessarily say they have it mastered, but if you look at their customer service, their systems, and of course the network still needs work in a lot of places, but they're getting that under control over the next few years as well. So the company is just more efficiently ran. So now that they have wireless under control, so to speak, they can now branch off into TV and home broadband because they already have a system taken care of. So when you call in the team of experts, you don't get transferred to another system or another department. They take care of you all in one system. And that is something that AT&T right now just can't do, and it's just a mess. So sometimes when I call customer care, I don't get connected to the wireless department. I get connected to the TV side, then they got to transfer me back. And then it's just a mess. Like I said, it's just a mess. There's nothing under one system. It's all over the place. The company's just not efficiently ran. So now, as they're looking to raise money to refinance outstanding debt, which is good. The company said they would pay off most of its debt in the next 3 years, if I remember correctly. But here's the thing. They are in order to effectively compete, at least on the wireless side, they're going to have to buy more spectrum. They got to compete aggressively in the C-band auction, CBRS, and any other auction that comes up in the future, maybe more millimeter wave. Who knows? They got to compete aggressively. But right now, because of their debt ratio, they cannot go as crazy as, say, Verizon will. So it's going to be very tough for AT&T to maintain the whole trying to accomplish network leadership, because of the fact that there's so much going on within the company. TV, Time Warner, wireless, home broadband, fiber rollouts. You got to maintain HBO Max. It's going to become another revenue gainer. It's going to make big revenue, but it's also another thing you're going to have to maintain, keep up. You got to spend money. You got to take money out of CapEx. You got to create original content. It's going to be very popular because of the content that it's already gaining, but it's another thing you have to maintain when you don't have your other businesses under control yet. DirecTV is still losing a lot of customers every quarter. That hasn't stopped yet. I think, but the recent sources are saying that may be up for sale soon anyway. So if that does happen, I completely agree with it. They need to let go of something else, because they can't keep adding and not getting the other sections under control, because they're bleeding customers all over the place. So they're just looking for another way of gaining revenue while that segment is losing money. So that's not a good way that's not a great strategy in my opinion. I just think they need to consolidate in a big way. They need to bring all of the TV products under one roof. AT&T has like over 80 apps in the App Store. They got HBO Go, HBO Now, HBO Max, AT&T TV, AT&T Watch TV, AT&T This. It's just too much out there. They need to consolidate. They need to bring TV under one roof. They need to, they still have now. I know you can't really get it actively anymore. I don't think. You can still probably get it like online or probably in a store. But the store reps aren't actively selling Uverse anymore. That's another TV product. They're now being told to push AT&T TV, which is another product. Then they have several apps that are TV based. It's just too much in my opinion. There's just too much out there floating around, and they haven't consolidated it yet. I think they need to consolidate it. Just call it AT&T TV. Bring all that. Then consolidate all of the HBO under HBO Max. Have wireless, home broadband, and then get rid of DirecTV and just have TV, internet, wireless. That's it. Nothing else. No more satellite. Nothing. Because it's just getting out of control. And Stanky is going to have to pay for it. He's going to be viewed as the bad guy. He's going to have to make the cuts. He's going to have to strategically make AT&T more efficient. The board members are going to request him to do so. They're probably going to request price cutting to stop the bleeding on customers. So those are all the things that Stanky's going to have to fix that Randall never even started to fix, because he was so busy trying to build instead of running it and operating it. So let me know what you guys think about this. You guys are always welcome to leave your opinion. I know AT&T is making money. I know they're not struggling in that department. But I think the customers that are leaving them are noticing that AT&T is sort of a mess. Bills are coming with increases all over the place. Then you try to call, and then they got to send you to 3 different. Even AT&T TV now has its own department. So now, if you get a hold of the TV side, if it's not Uverse or DirecTV, they got to transfer you to another department. So it's just, like I said, it's just a mess at this point in time, in my opinion, and I want to see how you guys feel about this. So leave all your comments in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you've already been on the channel, you can go ahead and end the video now. But if you are, make sure to hit the notification bell so you are notified when the uploads are coming in. YouTube has been dropping the ball on pushing out the notifications in a timely manner, so make sure to follow the Twitter if you have one. I will leave the Twitter in the description down below so you guys can follow me there, and I will push the videos out there on Twitter. And this is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.